What is this? All right, hello, welcome. Welcome back to the series we Iron Man every single Fire Emblem game. Does it bother anyone else that the game isn't quite flush with my webcam? Because that kind of bothers me, I'm gonna be honest. Now I feel like my webcam's too big. Whatever. In any case, we are doing Lin mode. We are still doing Lin mode. Let me bring up the stream, make sure everything's going well. Looks like it is. Yeah, we're on the Lin mode Gaiden chapter, which thankfully last time somebody mentioned that we needed to finish that chapter quickly to get to this Gaiden chapter. Now, yeah, we're gonna be hopefully finishing Lin mode today without any issue, and then hopefully doing the Nills dance until he gets to level 7, I believe it is. So, yeah. A mysterious group seems hell-bent on capturing Nills and Ninian. Having failed, this group, the Black Fang, flees. Rumor has them traveling southwest. Lin and her colleagues follow in hopes of recovering a lost heirloom. The Black Fang have made a stronghold of an abandoned castle in Cathalot? Sure. Its dark halls are alive with shadowy figures. What's up, Lord Genesis? Welcome. Welcome. The Black Shadow. Holy shit, Cecilia! Or no, this is Cecilia. Oh shit, what is her name? Not Priscilla. Is it Ursula? I think it's Ursula. Man, if Ursula just attacked us right now, we'd be fucked. So the brother escaped, and the sister was rescued by a band of strangers. Do I understand you? Yes, they ambushed us, and hold your excuses. The end is all that matters. Yes, ma'am. And your plan for recovering the siblings is? We've word that the entire group is headed this way, with the brats in tow. They're coming here. Why would they do that? They may be after this ring. It's a rare piece. We took it from the girl. It was a stroke of luck that we did, especially if it brings them to us. I'll grab the whole lot of them with this to bait the trap. I see. Very well. I'll give you another chance. I've business elsewhere, but I shall return once finished. You have until sunrise tomorrow. Do you understand? Yes. If you do not have the children when I return, my hand will deal you the Fang's punishment. Remember that. Bear it closely in mind. Ooh, yikes. Well, it's a good thing for us that Ursula just fucked off, because we probably couldn't fight her at this stage. This is so weird. Like I said last time when we played this, you know, I always I haven't played I probably haven't played Lin mode in like a decade plus. Like, it's been so long. It's actually kind of cool. Even though it's a little boring, I don't know, it's like new to me, you know? It's kind of cool. I believe they went in here. Milady, are you really going in there to get the ring back? Yes, we are. But this is their stronghold. They're bound to be well defended, not to mention well armed. Please forget about the ring. It's okay. Panna's agreed to attempt this recovery. I wouldn't be here if not for that. Panna believes we can do this. Well, Lin, don't speak for me. I didn't say any of this. I'm sure that decision was not made lightly. With Panna at my side, I'm confident we can win. Oh, I guess I did decide to go to the Gaiden chapter. All right, never mind. Let's get your ring back, Ninian. Milady. Milady Lindis. There are more of the foe inside than we thought. This is their stronghold. It's imperative we move carefully. Exactly, milady. This narrow corridor can be used to our advantage. If we draw the enemy through here, we can engage them in smaller numbers and remain relatively safe. If time is a concern, we can always rush them. If we do that, we better be sure we can win. So, Panna, what do you think? How we move forward is completely up to you. Well, I don't think this chapter is really that complicated. There is sort of a time element of it in getting this chest. I remember that, and I think there's a hammer in there, if I remember correctly. But yeah, the boss is pretty weak mercenary. It's funny that he's level 7, which is actually a pretty high level, but he does not have very good stats. Again, very different from the mercenaries that you face in Fire Emblem 6. Very bizarre in comparison to that game. Okay, so we want Nills. I don't really care about Lucius, to be honest. Again, we're mostly on the Kent Sane Florina plan here. Do you guys still have weapons? Yes. Yes, and yes. Okay. We don't really have javelins, but that should probably be okay. Here, we'll do this. We'll do Kent. Like I said, I think I want to early promote Kent. And then we could probably get Nills to level 7, which is what we need on this chapter. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. I think we're going to go other than that. I don't remember if there's reinforcements on this chapter. At some point, I'll probably bring up Fire Emblem WOD and I can... actually, am I in bow range? I am. Okay, that's a little sus. I'm not going to lie. Don't love that. It's a little bit unfortunate that I don't quite kill there. Alright, well I want Kent to do his thing, so I guess stay out of mage range. And you can fight that guy if you want. We love sus. We love some sus. We don't love when I move people into sus spaces and they die. That sus is not so good, but some sus is okay. This guy's a vulnerary, iron lance, and a sword, an iron sword. It's kind of crazy. Here, Lynn, if you want to, we haven't done anything with the Manikadi. I really want to use that. Put the game to help here. This chapter you use Matthew to steal the vulneraries. We can steal vulneraries, yeah. So as far as like the routes we can do, the like game save that I used to do this has already completed the game once, or at least has the hard modes unlocked. That's why we're able to do Lynn hard mode, and then we should be able to do Hector hard mode afterwards. But that is a good point. That's why you have to like download somebody's specific save in order to do the hard modes. Oh, hey, Heartful Peach. Welcome, welcome. But that is true. You can't, until you beat the game once, you can't do the hard modes. So you're gonna crits a woo. We love that. We love that for her. Okay, these Kent level ups are leaving a lot to be desired. I'm gonna be honest with you. But we can steal some vulneraries here. That is very true. Although items don't go over from one route to the other, so we won't be able to keep them, but they could be useful. Yeah, these Kent level ups have been pretty ass, I'm not gonna lie. I like that level 1 Urk is just one rounding these mages here. Yeah, our Kent is terrible, I agree. Look at that. You see, hold on. All right, we have to do, this is the first time we're doing it on this playthrough. We have to do my favorite thing, which is looking up average stats so that I can complain about our unit. So give me 1 second here. Average stats for Kent, where's Kent? All right, level 9 Cavalier, he is... Actually, okay, I'm gonna be honest, he's not that screwed. He is 2 strength screwed, which really sucks. And he is 1-ish speed screwed, but that's really not that bad. Yeah, he's actually not that screwed, to be honest. He is 2 strength screwed, that does suck. I will say that. I will say that. Do you unlock the other difficulties for yourself? It takes forever. Yeah, I can imagine that's definitely annoying. That is the nice thing about emulating, is that you can just download saves and you don't have to worry about that, which is really nice for the disc enough, which is really nice for the purposes of the stream, because I don't have to worry about like taking over my old saves or beating the game or anything, which is, yeah, really nice, because I would not want to have to play through this entire game just to get the hard modes for us. Okay, I'd love to kill this guy. Can I maybe do it with Will? Can dance for you. Not that I would ever emulate a Nintendo game. I mean, I would, you know, I'd never do that. Let's open this door. Yeah, I don't think the thief starts moving until a couple more turns. Also, by the way, yeah, get ready to hear Nills play his little tune over and over again, because again, we are gonna have to grind him to 7 here. Yeah, I guess the rest of this we can probably just do. I mean, yeah, Kent, I guess or Sane, if you want to do it. I mean, again, we could promote Sane as our early promote. I don't know. He is certainly the stronger one, as Kent does kind of stink. I mean, the thing is, though, like, Kent's average stats at level 10 just aren't very good. I don't think he's actually... Oh, we just missed an 89%. I don't think he's actually that screwed as much as he's just... His average stats at around this level just aren't really that strong, to be honest. How? This can't be. They should be dead. Everyone, get in there and finish them. This is our final chance. One soldier spawns in a room that he can't even get out of. Everyone, summon everyone. We're on it, sir. I'll help him by opening the door, I guess. But that's okay. What are Sane's average stats at level 10? I'm kind of curious. I'll look at that in a minute. Should probably back up Lynn before she dies. I don't know this for sure, but I seem to remember that if characters die in Lynn mode, other than Lynn, of course, I think you just lose. You get a game over if Lynn dies. Ooh, we got magic. That's nice. But I believe if characters die in Lynn mode, they come back, I think. Now, I don't want to put that to the test because I'm not 100% sure. But I seem to remember characters dying in Lynn mode just like coming back when you start the actual game. I think they just come at whatever level they would like come at if you didn't do Lynn mode. But again, I could be very wrong about that, so let's not put that to the test. It is a hammer, okay. That's kind of what I thought. Here, you know what? If the soldier wants to come attack me, he can die to Sane, whatever. I don't really care. Okay, so Sane's level 10 stats. See, Sane's level 10 stats at least averages about 13 strength, which is really nice. Wow, Sane, holy shit. Sane averages 19.5 strength at level 20 cav. That's kind of nuts. Sane is kind of nuts, low key. Believing in Kent, manifesting good growths. I'm gonna be honest. After Kent's first couple of bad level ups, I probably have not been believing in Kent very much. So, it is probably on me. I probably have not been manifesting good growths for Kent enough. I'll admit that. Oh, did the thief leave? Damn, could have gotten experience there. So I'm assuming these guys, yeah, they both deal 0 damage. Normally having Florina do this and like fight multiple enemies is pretty sketchy, but the one thing that Florina does do a really good job of is have really good resistance, so she can certainly fight these mages. Oh, you know what I meant to do? This isn't super important until we get to that portion of the game, but I meant to look up Kashuna's stats, because if we're truly into killing Kashuna, I probably should know exactly what he's working with. I'll have to do that at some point. The other thing about Kashuna, specifically on hard mode, is that the enemies that spawn with him, which are two snipers and two knights, are really strong, especially the snipers. The snipers are like outrageously strong. They're like level 10. They're like endgame snipers, basically. They're nuts. So you have to be really careful with like killing them. Doodle low doo doo. All right. Fair enough. Can you fight the boss? Probably, yeah, but we don't want to do that yet because again, we do want to grind. I can pretty much do, I don't think Nills like leaves after this chapter, so I can pretty much train him whenever, but we may as well do it here, I think. Yeah, let me bring up, here, let's do... Fire Emblem WOD. This is quick shout out to Fire Emblem WOD, the best resource for all of your Fire Emblem playthroughs. Oh, that was Nills' dance? I gotcha. Let me hear it. Doodaloo doo doo. Doodaloo doo doo. Yeah. No, I'm with you. That would be where I would get to there as well. Do 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 do. Okay, we need to go to chapter. Is it? Oh god, I don't even know. Change to, okay. Hard mode. Hector hard mode chapter. No, it can't be 19. Oh, but it's actually pretty close, I think. Pirate ship, Port of Baron, or Baden, whatever it's called. Whereabouts unknown. Or wait, no, it's after this. Actually, I didn't go far enough. Because it's after the Yuhai chapter. I believe it's the chapter after the Yuhai chapter. Yes. Okay. Kashuna has 50 health, 13 defense, and 24 speed. That is very scary. Unfortunately, I can't look at the stats of the units that come with him. Kashuna, remember that Kashuna appears in turn 3 and leaves at the beginning of turn 15, or in the turn after you attack him. Okay, leaving those. So he doesn't leave until turn 15. So I'm thinking that's probably gives us enough time to kill the units around him, because you can attack the units around him and he won't leave. The problem again is that, let's say we're using Florina. I should probably be doing this with Nills because it's going to take forever. Let's say we're using Florina to attack him. Once he leaves, it's going to be really sketchy because the snipers are going to absolutely obliterate Florina. So, but we should have enough time. I need to turn off auto cursor to make this go a little faster. There's no Elysian whip for the Kashuna chapter. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I believe you get a Knight's Crest and a Hero's Crest, but no Elysian Whip. And then obviously we have the Knight's Crest from this beginning part that can potentially help us. But that is really unfortunate. Having Florian as a Falcon Knight would be very beneficial. .24 speed. I mean, the nice thing is he has no luck, but that does give him 48 avoid, which is quite a bit of avoid. The biggest thing is that I think we need to be strong enough to at least be able to get to Kashuna. No one's going to be able to double, of course. He does have no luck, so there is the potential that we could rely on a crit from someone like Guy with a killing edge, but... but we don't double, so that's going to be questionable. And unfortunately, there's no dancer available on that chapter, so you can't, like, dance for Guy and try to have 2 attempts at a crit. That doesn't work. I'm still thinking that a Guy crit is probably our best bet, though. If you kill Aeon before, so that's another option to gain time. That's true. That is true. And actually, that's a really good point, because after Kashuna leaves, Aeon now, like, sitting there having his bolting can be really sketchy. So that's a really good point. We can, if we have a strong enough team, usually I play that chapter really, really slowly. But if we have a strong enough team, if we can basically route the chapter before turn 15, we can have a very clean shot at Kashuna. And the great thing about that is, because this is an Iron Man, even if we can't kill Kashuna, we can still just do the Iron Man. So yeah, I definitely think that's the approach that we should take. Killing Aeon, and then also killing the enemies that are around him. Holy crap, there's a good level up. This Nills is kind of busted. I'll also be a little bit curious, and we'll talk about this more when we get there, but on that chapter, I almost always deploy Matthew because getting the silver card is really advantageous, and you steal that from the boss. But Matthew usually doesn't have very good combat, so there's a chance that we won't deploy Matthew and just have better combat units. It kind of depends on what I think my setup for Kashuna will be, because if Matthew can, like, rescue somebody to help some, like, we'll see. That'll depend on when we get there, and I'll decide that when we get to that chapter, but should be interesting. Obviously, that's not for, quite a bit of time. We still need to finish Lin mode and then do a decent amount of Hector hard mode before we get there. Matthew must be very excited. He's gotten a lot of dances from our boy here. My boy Nills. Do you want a healer? You're probably fine. I can bring Sarah over there, though. Actually, I should probably do this with Kent, right? Because we're going to be promoting him. I should probably give every boss kill to Kent at this point, because I think it's going to be pretty easy to train Florina from here on out. And especially when we get to Hector mode. If Kent is truly the one that we're going to promote, then again, he probably needs the boss kills more so than Florina. Because he's level 9, yeah, this will probably guarantee at least level 10 for him, which will be nice. At least something to promote. I think this is level 5. I believe it's level 7 that we have to get to. Oh my god, these are pretty good level ups. I can check, but I'm pretty sure it's level 7. Yes, level 7 or above in Lynn's story, and then defeat Kashuna. Yep, okay. Hey, number 13th. How's it going? We are currently trying to grind Nills to level 7 so that we can potentially do the Kashuna chapter later on in the game. So pretty exciting things, but yeah. This is just an Iron Man of Fire Emblem 7 at the moment. Doing good, that's nice to hear. Good to hear. I believe he's level about 5.5 at the moment, so we're getting there. The thing is, the chances of us actually killing Kashuna, I feel like, are pretty small, so this probably won't matter, but it would be pretty cool to be able to do the Kashuna chapter on an Iron Man. I would be pretty down for that. But yeah, again, I'm not, because I believe there is a Knight's Crest and a Hero's Crest prior to that Kashuna chapter. So again, these are, oh my god. Does Nills just have 100% in like every stat? Holy shit. He just keeps getting every stat. I mean, I'm not sad about that. But yeah, I think promoting him, also maybe we can like early promote Sane and he can do something. It's just gonna be tough again because he has a solid amount of defense and all of that speed. But if we can maybe manage a crit, we can maybe do something. But I'm thinking Guy is our best bet in that regard. Okay, we're almost there. I think, actually, let me turn the animation for 1 second. Nills doesn't have the bird, does he? Yeah, no, he doesn't. So the bard that's in Fire Emblem 6, which is obviously Elfin, I've always really liked his animation because he has this little bird that like flies with him. It's really cool. Nills is not as cool as Elfin. He does not have that bird. Also, Nills does not recruit one of the best characters in the game like Elfin does. Alright, we can probably start fighting the boss. I only need like 2 more turns. That looks pretty good to me. I mustn't fail. I cannot fail. The consequences are too... Old Bayard. You even get good experience just for attacking it, which is really nice. Alright, so defeat enemies, so I won't attack him this turn, and then we should be able to get it just in time. Get Sarah some experience, why not? I'm a little bit curious, because I think basically every unit comes a little bit stronger. If you don't do Lin mode, they level up everybody a tiny bit. So I'm kind of curious how a lot of the units will feel. Because some of them are actually decent level. But some of them we really haven't trained at all, so I don't know. Alright, this should be level 7 right here. Again, he just gets like every stat. He's pretty nuts, actually. 50 avoid. 20 health's obviously not amazing, but it's not terrible. What are Nills' growths? I'm kind of curious. Growths for... Nills / Ninian have... Oh, okay. They have an 85% HP, 70% speed, 80% luck. Yeah, okay. So they're pretty much, other than defense, they're pretty much guaranteed every stat, and strength, obviously. Ugh. By Bayard. Come on, big level up. Oh my god, these level ups, dude. They have been brutal. They have been pretty rough. Ah, no, I cannot. Give us the ring and swear us this oath. You must promise to leave these two alone. If I have your vow, I'll spare your life. Failure means death. Big, huge even. What poison? He took his own life. These are no common brigands we're dealing with. This man was trained by a well-organized group. What do they want with Ninian and Nills? Nills, Ninian, everything's gonna be fine. As long as you're with us, you'll be safe. But you witnessed our victory, right? With Panos planning and my sword, we've no worries. If we all work together, there's nothing we can't overcome. I don't care who comes after you. I'll not let them take you. Really? Yes, on my honor, right, Pano? Sure. Milady. Yes, this is yours. You called it Ninny's Grace, did you not? That lout had it. Milady Lindis, thank you so much. I have no other words save thank you. Alright, well. Just want Nils to dance with them? Don't we all? Don't we all? Passing through Arafen and Cathale? I don't know. Lynn and her friends arrive in Kalen. However, Kalen is now under the rule of Lord Lundgren. Lundgren's henchmen lay in wait to assassinate Lynn. They wait for her to approach. What's it? Look at that ballista, it looks so silly. And ready a special weapon. Oh, I forgot about this. Right, I forgot about this chapter. I thought we were on like the second to last chapter, but look, Pano, the mountains seem so far away now. We've come such a long way. Lady Lindis, Pano. We can't be very far from the castle now. By my reckoning, we can reach Castle Kalen in 2 days if we hurry. 2 more days. Hold on, grandfather, please. Cheer up, Lynn. If they see you looking so sad, the entire company will lose heart. Lorena, you're right. There's nothing to be gained by worrying. We just have to press onward. That's the spirit. Lynn, danger approaches. What did you say? I don't see anything, are you sure? I feel it too, I'm sure of it. Ah! Lady, don't move! Hmm? A ballista? Where did this come from? They have a ballista. Lady Lundgren, Lord Lundgren is getting serious. Deploying siege engines is no mere feat, or no, what did he say? I don't know. What is a ballista? It's a weapon designed for long distance attacks. Only archers can use them, but they can be devastating. Florina, you must stay aground. Do not take to the air. The ballista would target you in an instant. Is there a way to combat it? The safest course is to use someone with good defense as bait so the enemy wastes arrows. Then you can walk up and knock the fool on the head. Will, can you use a ballista? I've never tried, but it's just a really big bow, right? I guess. I should be able to figure it out. All we can ask is that you try. Let's see what we can do. Lady Lindis, Pano, I have some minor business to attend to. I'm unable to join. If you need any of my possessions, please take them now. Yeah, I think we lose Matthew. I think Matthew's on the next chapter, but we don't have Karen, right? No, we don't. And thankfully, there's only 1 ballista on this chapter, so 2 ballistas cannot hit Karen. And hopefully they never will be able to again. Not bring your wrath and Lucius is fine. I think we're fine as far as items go. Okay, so yeah, obviously this ballista is a bit annoying. Although I wonder if Florine is actually strong enough to just kill him turn 1. He has 3 speed. I have 12 speed. Go way down by 4, so that's 8. So yeah, I think actually dancing for Florina, I can probably just kill it turn 1 and then we don't have to worry about it, which is really nice. Although this archer will still be able to reach me. Maybe I just shouldn't do that. How scary is this guy? Yeah, probably pretty scary. Maybe I just shouldn't do that. So yeah, this is gonna be basically, I think for the rest of this, I just want to focus as much on Kent as I possibly can. I can just dance for Kent, I guess. That's probably fine. guys have 5 speed. I think Kent does double them. Yeah. Even though he's terrible. Okay. And then maybe we'll just have like the crew, like our kind of shitter crew, go to the right and help this house. That should be good. Two defense and a lot of avoid. The problem is the flyers never get bonuses from terrain. So if we like sat here and attacked this archer, we wouldn't get the 40 avoid and 2 defense. But you're totally right. If you can get somebody onto this peak or onto the mountain, we would get a big bonus. But yeah, flyers never get advantages from that kind of stuff, which is probably good because you could really abuse that. Okay, Nills should be able to survive a hit with no problem here. So let's just get Kent going as much as possible. Yeah, I'm just gonna go as far as I can. Again, I think the plan is to just focus as much as possible on Kent. Hopefully we get one, at least one decent-ish level up, and then we can kind of promote him at the end of this. Are you in danger if I move you there? 6 attack and 9 attack? Oh my god, they're so bad. Oh no, we should be good. I mean, he has no res, but their attack is so low. And I think everyone could survive a ballista attack. Florina probably can too, but I have probably no reason to risk her. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. We're gonna do this so early in the stream, but I've been drinking a lot of water, so I'll be right back. I'll bake. Oh, did Dorcas get a res? Let's go! 1 res and a skill apparently. Kind of weird, but we'll take it. No, you probably take on mages with my newfound 1 resistance, I believe. Okay, it looks like Kent took a beating, but I think he should be okay here. 3 damage, 5 damage. This guy can probably also deal 3 damage, so that's 13 damage. Question is, can this guy deal 5? You know what I could do actually? Kill this guy, of course. We'll start there. What happened to Dorcas? Maybe the resistance will help him when he inevitably gets poison put in his mutton. He'll be able to survive it. Here, Lynn, you want to kill? I should actually just use the Manicati because we're just gonna get a new one in the next later on. So we can dance for Florina and then we can take out that ballista, which should be good. I don't think Kent will die, but you never know. May as well make it as safe as possible for all the gentlemen. She should be able to kill it, yeah. Yep, without too much issue. Very nice. Because our Florina is actually very strong. Oh, I thought her strength was 10. Well, still, 8 strength is really solid. Here, Dorcas, you can get the house there. Your reward for killing those enemies. I'd rather you not attack Sane, yeah. What are you curs waiting for? There's nothing but fleas. Or they're nothing but fleas. Call up the reinforcements and rush them. They're nothing but fleas. Oh my. Okay, Kit. You're really close to another level up, and I believe so much. Should probably heal him before he... Oh, well. Other than being stupid, here, if you want to come attack me, I'm thinking she can probably do just fine against him. I believe these guys, yeah, they have like Axe Reaver, Lance Reaver, Sword Reaver. They really like the like Reaver weapons in this game. There's a whole chapter later that are like just full-on Reaver weapons. Do you remember the weapon triangle? Axes over lances and whatnot. This is important, so pay attention. There are some weapons that don't follow the normal rules. This here, oh, well, we're gonna learn about him. This here Lance Reaver is one of them. It's a sword that reaves or reverses the triangle. I thought he was gonna say reaves the triangle. That sounded kind of cool. So if you wield this blade, you can best a lance with it. Of course, there's a downside. Axes can best this sword. Take this as a gift. It's your reward for listening to an old man ramble. Don't be shy. It's not like I can use the thing. Not everyone can wield a sword of this caliber. I'm sure you know someone who can use it, though. I do. What exactly makes this weapon a Lance Reaver? I don't know. What does the Axe Reaver look like? I don't know. And then the Sword Reaver just looks like a big axe. I wonder what the actual, like, because I'm sure whoever designed those did have something in mind for like how this is a Reaver of, or how this reverses the weapon triangle, you know what I mean? Well, I don't really know myself what exactly they were trying to go for. Or honestly, they might have just designed them and said, these look pretty cool, whatever, make these the Reaver weapons. Nice crit there from Florina. I don't know. Because yeah, the axe one in particular just genuinely looks like a giant axe. Oh, I could heal twice, actually. Oh, well. Oh, well. God, I really hope Kent gets a good level up. That would be ideal. If I remember correctly, honestly, the promotion gains in this game are, like, pretty terrible. The only promotion, so the only promotion gain that I know in like all of Fire Emblem is that fighters get no speed when they promote in this game. Now obviously this doesn't affect Kent, but I don't know, I'll just always remember that. Big level up here. Okay, okay. Ish. I mean, he didn't get nothing, which is kind of what he's been doing. But that was not spectacular. Where was Sarah? I think Sarah's good. Is she injured? Oh, she is injured. Oh, that I did not realize. Oh, she must have gotten shot by the ballista. Okay, I'm glad you said that. I did not realize that. She should be good. I don't think she's going to see any combat for the rest of the chapter, but yeah. I was in the bathroom when she got shot by the ballista, so good heads up there. Kent does have good skill. If there's one thing you can say about Kent is that his skill is very good. Actually, wait. We have an Armor Slayer, don't we? Oh, wait. Who has the Armor Slayer? Oh, shoot. I should have brought it. Yeah, Matthew has the Armor Slayer. That was not smart on my part. Should have brought that Armor Slayer. I forgot that this boss has a Lance Reaver, so that Armor Slayer would actually go hard in killing him. Although, to be honest, Kent slowly killing him with a sword might actually be better, because we can get, like, good experience from it. So, yeah, thanks, Matt. Thanks for taking the Armor Slayer with you. You're always sabotaging me. But like I said, I think honestly not having the Armor Slayer might be better, because I think we can like slowly but surely kill the boss, and that'll give us a lot of experience, because you get like 10 just for attacking the boss. Okay, I think that's fine. I just don't want the Sword Slayer to attack me. That's the one thing that kind of concerns me. But this should be pretty easy, obviously only 19 hits. So the Reaver weapons are really interesting. So obviously, as the old man explained, basically they just reverse the weapon triangle. So like that's why we just had an advantage over that. But the way they usually work is they're pretty extreme. So they give you a really big bonus over, like the weapon triangle always gives a certain amount of a bonus, but I believe the Reaver weapons all give like an even bigger bonus in that regard. So they're a big payoff if you attack the correct weapon, and they're a huge detriment if you attack the wrong weapon. Which is part of the reason that of a later chapter where you fight a lot of enemies with Reaver weapons can actually be really sketchy, because it's really hard to pick the right weapon for the right situation when you have that many enemies with like different Reaver weapons. Like using a lance against a sword, or using a lance against an axe is bad, but using a lance against a lance Reaver is really bad. So it's kind of tricky. Get 11 defense. God, this guy's 5 crit. Does he? Oh my God. All right, we're gonna hope he doesn't crit. Of course, the ballistas must have been taken out. What's going on here? Somebody get that girl. God, there is a chance he crits here. I mean, it's really low. Like, he has to hit this 34, and then he has to hit a 5% crit. But, God, I really don't love that crit. Is Kent's luck just, like, really ass? Like, what's going on with that? The Reaver weapons also have a decent amount of crit. You can see he has 8 crit, just base. Please don't get crit. Please don't get crit. Okay. God, that's terrifying. I would love to set up just a kill here so I don't have to worry about getting crit again. Yeah, Saint's too strong. Alright, fine. Let's just not get crits. Oh, God, I hate this. Okay. Again, the percentage is really low. Although that one hits. That one actually did roll for the crit. But again, a 5% crit is not exactly enormous. Alright, let's end this. Nice. That's not terrible. Actually, Sarah getting some extra level ups can be useful, because she can actually get killed on an early chapter in Hector Hard mode, so. Lord Lundgren, I failed you. I pray you hurry with those reinforcements you promised. Alright, Kent, big level up here. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Okay, there we go. Alright, see, usually people do end up, good growth units do end up kind of figuring it out in the end. Is it over? Yes, I see no more enemy soldiers. However, something is bothering me. What is it? I noticed it during the fighting. Our opponents, they were soldiers of Kalen. I even recognized some of those we fought. I trained with many of them, and yet they attacked us without hesitation. They're black-hearted traitors who've joined Lord Lundgren. Good riddance, I say. It also means less resistance to the castle. Excuse me. I hope you're right. I'm just glad Nills and Ninian were with us. If that first shot had hit me, I would not have survived. Love to see it, you do love to see it. We are honored to have served you well. We won't let you down. I know, I'm relying on you. What's this? You dealt with the ballista too? Nicely done. Oh, hi Matthew, welcome back. Matthew, where were you during all of this? I went to the village to sniff about for information. I got some interesting news from my trouble too. Let's hear it. First, about Marquess Kalen's illness. He really is unwell. Excuse me. He's been in bed for nigh on 3 months. Jesus. Oh no, grandfather. How is he still alive? I heard an interesting rumor about his condition, though. The people believe that someone's been poisoning the Marquess. He's been poisoned? And this someone, well, everyone's too afraid to mention a name. However, they say that as soon as the Marquess took ill, a certain noble took control of the castle as though it were his own. I fed a hungry innkeeper some coin, and he fed me a name. The Marquess of Caelan's own brother, Lord Lundgren. What? How can this be? How can they allow him to get away with this? The villagers know he's the one poisoning my grandfather, and yet no one raises a hand against him? Why? They are afraid, and they lack proof. The whisperings of the common people mean nothing. That's the truth of it, and the Marquess's loyal retainers, who might have lent credence to those rumors, there is no sign. Are you saying they've been silenced? It's a fair assumption. This is beyond believing. The worst news is yet to come. What? There's more? An imposter has appeared, claiming to be the Marquess's granddaughter. At least that's the story Lundgren's telling to all who will listen. What does that mean? It means that people are waiting for two traitorous knights and a base-born child to appear and lay claim to Castle Caelan. But that it can't be. Traitors, us, ridiculous. He says I'm an imposter. Don't you have anything that proves your lineage? When my mother joined the Lorca, she brought nothing of Lycia with her. Milady, Marquess Arafen himself remarked at your resemblance to Lady Madeline. Your face is your proof. They'll say we found a lookalike somewhere. We're seen as betrayers of our knightly vows. Our word means nothing. No, our only hope is to see Marquess Caelan himself. We must hurry, if not my grandfather. I must see him, with his last breath if need be. But if we must formulate some matter of plan, even if we set out for the castle, the troops patrolling the area will cause no end of problems. You've been branded as oathbreakers, after all. I've got it, Elliewood! He seems sympathetic to our plight. He should still be in Cathalay? I don't know. If we talk to him, he might help us. Of course, a sound idea. Let's hurry. Yes, back to... Stop saying that word, I don't know how to pronounce it. You're a wizard, Nills. Nills is my goat. Nills and her friends, Lynn and her friends have been branded as traitors, pretenders to the throne. Lundgren has sent word to Caelan's neighbors, warning them of Lynn's approach. He calls for reinforcements to put an end to the imposters. If the other realms of Lycia choose to act, Lynn will never reach Caelan alive. Lynn places her faith in Elliewood and waits. Maybe Elliewood will help us. I received word from Caelan's neighbors. Laos, Tuscany, just flat out Tuscany, Cathalats or Cathalay, Tania, and Centaures. So that's interesting. I don't know if you ever go to Tuscany or Tania. Obviously, Laos is a big deal, and you do go to Centaurus, but I don't know about the other places. They will not interfere in Caelan's affairs. This they have promised. Elliewood, I don't know how to thank you. All I've done is convince them to remain neutral in this dispute. However, this means I cannot aid you in any way either. Will you be alright? I will win, I have to. It's the only way that I can help my grandfather. I understand. Although I cannot help you directly, as a friend, I pray for your success. Thank you. I won't waste the opportunity you've given me. This chapter is actually pretty sad, to be honest. Alright everyone, let's get going. This weather's turning foul. It looks like a fog is rolling in. This is no good. If the fog thickens, we'll be blind in battle. It'll be difficult to fight what we cannot see. We can't let it delay us, though. We must press on. We must get closer to the castle. What's the best route? Let me think. Our best path is to the south. However, that runs through General Eagler's estate. It looks like we still have one final obstacle to pass. Thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. So the boss of this chapter is Eagler, which is pretty sad because Eagler, like, actually seems like a pretty, like, decent guy, but I think it's like his wife or somebody that's been, like, kidnapped by Lundgren. He even, I think, trained Kent and Sane. If you have Kent and Sane fight him, he actually has, like, dialogue with them. That's pretty heartbreaking, but you do what you gotta do. This chapter is a little bit annoying, mostly because there is Origins of Thoughts and Prayers by Elliewood. Thoughts and Prayers. Because there's fog that's gonna show up, so that's a little annoying, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Eagler can also be a little bit annoying to kill. I'm actually gonna look up reinforcements on this chapter because I don't fully remember. Oh god, we're gonna have to go back to Lynn mode here. Give me 1 second. Lynn's story, we're on chapter 9, I think. Yep. Yeah, there's a decent amount of reinforcements. 1 soldier from the upper right fort, 1 brigand from the lower fort. Yeah, I remember that. It's only turn 2, 3, and 4, so we can probably bait out the reinforcements pretty easily. Okay. Yeah, we should be good. I think I'll probably just have Kent kind of sit here and farm, and then I guess we can have Florina sit up here and farm maybe, because she's the other one that I care about. What's up, Wheelie? Wheelie, you missed the dance of the Nills. We got him to level 7. He's been dancing his little heart out. I like that emote. I like that Nills emote. That's adorable. Pano, let me put me in the lead, please. Surely you know that we thieves, if you must, can see through fog. That's an interesting skill to have. He is right though. Having Matthew here is really useful. So you've come. Ah, you're Lord Wallace. Kent, who is this? He used to be the commander of the Knights of Kalen. Aren't you supposed to be retired? I heard you were sowing fields now. I am, and I was. Then I received orders from Lord Lundgren, or Lundgren. I was told to capture an imposter of a pair of rogue knights. Lord Wallace, surely you don't believe us to be oathbreakers, do you? Bring me the girl that claims to be Lady Madeline's child. What are your intentions? If I don't like what I see, I will take her. God damn, we will prevent you. You prevent me? You must be. Enough, I'm right here. I am Lindis. I'll understand if you don't believe me, but I've had enough of you and your foolish posturing. Such beautiful eyes. Pardon? I've been a knight for 30 years, and there is one thing I learned. A person with eyes as bright and true as yours is no deceiver. Ha 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 ha! Yes, I like you, girl. Why, I believe I'll even join your little band of mercenaries. And are you serious? This old bull's pledged his loyalty to Kalen. I would never allow a usurper on the throne. Let's march. Lord Wallace, he hasn't changed at all. I like him, he's honest. That he is, he deserves our respect. Unfortunately for Wallace, despite being a pretty badass character, he gets no respect from anyone ever, because he's pretty ass, but yeah, gotta love Wallace. So he comes to the Knight's Crest. Again, as we've been talking about, the great thing about Lynn hard mode is that you're not forced to use the Knight's Crest on Wallace. This does mean that if we go the Wallace route of Forfang Defense, he's gonna get absolutely massacred, but... Oh, I got you, alright. Yeah, it was pretty exciting. We watched him dance quite a bit. Yeah, Wallace is kind of a Chad. Yeah, I think Florina just go up here. You can fight the enemies that are gonna spawn. I think I'll actually have Matthew go up here because I'm more worried about Florina than I am about Kent. And then I believe, if I remember correctly, if you put somebody here, the brigand that spawns will just come attack them, so we can do that. Hey you, do you have any torches? What, you don't? There's a thick fog rolling in, and you don't have any torches? Wandering about without a torches? Well, it's ridiculous. Here, take one of mine. Use this when it's foggy, and you can see a bit better. No need for thanks. Excuse me, I know all about you and your comrades. We all, well, not one of us believes what Lord Lundgren is saying about you. We all want to help the Marquess and his rightful heir. Good luck. Thank you. Love Rando Torchman. What a homie. That's my favorite character, Rando Torchman. Oh yeah, we love Florina. She's the best. So we could potentially push the boss really hard, but again, I do kind of want to grind levels. I don't often grind stats when we do these Ironmans, but because we do want to kill Kashuna, I do want to... We're going to grind just a little bit. Also, it's just a lot easier to play if you actually bait out reinforcements, because Eagler's not super easy to kill. Especially in like one round. But yeah, if you put her here, I believe, yeah, he winds up getting to. So we can give Lynn some experience too, which is great. I kind of wanted to train Lynn a little bit more, but yeah, I've kind of struggled with that, with everybody else being so good. Who wants to fight this guy? I guess Matthew can fight this guy. So here's the thing about Matthew. Training Matthew is not super important for our purposes, but giving Matthew, I think we're good other than that. Yeah, actually, if Nills just hangs around Sarah, we can kind of have her be a healer for both sides. But if you've seen me play Fire Emblem 7 before, you know that Matthew needs to get a couple of level ups. What? I know. Matthew is amazing, don't get me wrong. Okay, I should rephrase that. Matthew is really important, but it's not super important to give him levels. That's what's not important. He is a really important, to be fair, of the thieves in the GBA games, Matthew is probably the most important one in all of the games. But getting Matthew a couple of levels so that he gets enough speed to be able to steal the silver card is really important. So normally you have to do that on Hector hard mode, but because we have access to him right now, we can actually do it on Lin mode, potentially. Panda, the fog's rolling in. We can't hit an enemy we can't see. Keep your eyes open, everyone. Okay, there's one more piece to this that I need to figure out, and that's these archers, because Florina really can't fight these archers. So I think I'm just going to go over here so that the soldiers keep attacking me, and then Matthew should be able to fight these guys without too much issue. Here's who you generally like to bring Hector in his promotion chapter. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can only bring the one additional unit. Also, the boss of that chapter is like completely resistant to magic, which is really weird. I usually do Pent, just because Pent is almost always my best healer, and then I kind of let Hector do pretty much everything on that chapter. But yeah, usually Pent is the way I go. Yeah, why don't we have Sane come up here, and he can help out with the archers over there. But if your Hector is really weak, you may need somebody to fight the boss, so you could bring like Harkin. Do you have Harkin at that point? I think you do. Like Harkin can be good. But usually Hector is strong enough to fight the boss, so I usually just bring Pent to help him out. Okay, decent level up. As long as we get like HP and speed, there are obviously other stats that are more important for her, but HP speed is what I'm really hoping for on every level up at the very least. But yeah, that chapter is really wacky. The fact that you can only bring one unit is pretty bizarre. If you want to min-max that chapter, bringing a thief for all like the chests and stuff can be good, but there's really nothing too good on that chapter, so I never do that. I think Matthew has to get to 13 speed, if I remember correctly. Let me see. Chapter 19, I think. Chapter 20. No, wait. Chapter 21? No. Oh, that's right. It's a guide. That's right, because the guide chapter we're trying to get to is like a double guided chapter. That boss has 19 speed. Or sorry, 19 speed. Jesus Christ. That it has 12 speed. You ready to say Harkin is good? I think Harkin's good. I think Harkin is like one of the best units in the entire game, to be honest. I like Harkin quite a bit. But yeah, I mentioned Harkin because he's usually my best combat unit at that point. Harkin is really good because with hard mode bonuses, he can pretty much solo the end game, which you may have a unit that can already do that, of course, but if you don't, he's really useful for that. Harkin with like a speed wing, and you don't need the speed wing, but it can be helpful. But with a speed wing and the barrier staff can pretty much solo stuff like Cog of Destiny, which again, you may already have a way to do that, but if you don't, he can be really helpful for that. So I'm a big Harkin fan. Heal up. So in Corel to be better. Well, one of the biggest advantages that Harkin has is his ability to use hand axes, because a lot of so Fire Emblem 7 is a little different if you play some of the other modes as opposed to Hector hard mode. Obviously, I don't know what modes you're necessarily playing, but on Hector hard mode, a lot of the late game with like Cog and stuff is very mage focused. So having enemy face combat with a hand axe is really crucial. Corel, on the other hand, can't really do that very well, so that's a big part of why Harkin is so good. Like Cog in particular, when you play Hector hard mode, Cog is like one of the chapters that you have to figure out a way to beat, and anyone with a barrier staff and a decent 1-2 range can do well in that chapter, but Harkin is like a freebie way to do it, if that makes sense. So he's really useful in that regard. But yeah, the biggest reason, honestly, is just his ability to use hand axes. Although in our last playthrough, I tried to get Corel, and I accidentally messed it up. We could do Corel this time. I wanted to get Corel in our last playthrough, because I never do, and but I messed up getting him, so... Okay, good. We got a point of speed. That's what we want. Harkin could also be like Harkin with the boots, like Harkin, boots, barrier, speedwing, which to be fair is a lot of stuff to give a guy, but you can do this with pretty much anyone. But Harkin, like, again, is free, and with you, like boots, barrier, speedwing can, like, he just solos the end game, like on his own, which for a free unit that you don't have to put any investment into is like a pretty big deal. So it's a big part of why he's so good. Okay, looks like reinforcements are done, which we love. Let's get Matthew one more kill here. Yeah, Matthew already being at 12 speed is pretty nice. I think his speed growth is like really high, so you usually only need to get him a couple levels to get where he needs to go. It's so weird to see Wallace as a knight and not a general, because I always, obviously on Hector hard mode, he's just auto promoted. I'm actually kind of curious how unpromoted Wallace does on Forfang defense. I have to imagine that he gets absolutely massacred. But I don't know. 12 is Kent right now. 12? Okay. I'm definitely thinking we should be able to get him to like 15 at the minimum, which I think promoted Kent at level 15, as long as he gets a couple more decent level ups, I think will be really strong for us. So. So if we want to get the other Forfang defense chapter, and we train Lynn, and then obviously usually wind up training Hector just default, that means that we have to give Eliwood at least a little bit of experience, but that shouldn't be too bad. Just like having 1-2 range. Yeah, in this game, 1-2 range is like king. It's very crucial. It's a big part of the reason that Guy is not particularly good in this game. Whereas Rutger, and I've always found this to be fascinating. I've mentioned this a million times before, but I've always found this to be really fascinating because Guy, Rutger, and Joshua, if you look at their joint time and their base stats, they even all get hard mode bonuses. They're essentially all the same unit, and yet one of them is way better than the other ones, which really goes to show you how much context matters in Fire Emblem. But that's it. Yeah, that's a big part of it. Corel not having 1-2 range. It's the same reason like Jafar, despite looking really crazy strong with his base stats, is actually like a pretty bad unit, to be honest. I mean, he's like a freebie high stat unit, so it's hard to say that he's terrible. But yeah, not having 2 range is just really brutal in this game, especially in the end game. Think about Jafar, yeah. Jafar is really cool, don't get me wrong. I really like Jafar, but yeah, it's hard to find him things to do in the end game when everyone has, you know, magic tomes. I literally just one-shot this guy. Sane is a beast. Sane is a beast. But yeah, we could recruit Corel on this playthrough. I wouldn't mind that. I have not used Corel. I'm gonna be honest. Of the bunch of times we played Fire Emblem 7 on this channel, I don't know if I've ever recruited Corel, like not even once. I don't think so. Because like I said, I meant to do it on our last playthrough, but then I missed the recruitment. Because I think I misread how you recruit him. So we could definitely try, we could definitely be Corel gamers. It's not playing like the victory music, so I'm not sure if there's still enemies or... Whatever you want. Oh, no, I know. But don't get me wrong, like, I did genuinely want to recruit Corel last time. And I do think I want to try this time. FE7 Corel is definitely one of the units of all time. Yes, I would agree with that. What's up, Vin? Welcome. Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. Although hypothetically, if our team winds up being really strong, which I think it will be, we probably don't need the strength of Harkin in the end game, so we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, we are very far away from that, so those decisions will be made much later. But... Does it not play the like victory theme when you take out all the enemies in this game? Because it should be playing like the victory theme, I think. My favorite Corel is actually Fire Emblem 6 Corel, because a lot of playthroughs of Fire Emblem 6 will genuinely... Dude, Ken, you've got to stop with the HP skill level ups. They're not good, my guy. They're not good. Oh my goodness. Dude, I don't know if Ken can kill this guy, to be honest. I wonder how Lynn can do with the Wodao. Or not the Wodao, the whatever she has. Ken, is that you? General Eagler, we found Lady Lindis on the orders of the Marquess. We've worked so very hard to return her safely to Kalen, and yet you have no proof of the girl's identity. Is that not true? Yes, but then our talk is finished. Draw your weapon and come. We'll know Carla over Harkin and Corel. Yes, that is very true. She's a beast. You mad, bro? Fuck you, I'm gonna do it again. Watch this next level up. Oh my god. Florina and Sane doing well. Yes, Florina and Sane have both done very well. Kent, on the other hand, has sucked ass, as you can see. But yeah, our Florina, I think, has like 8 strength or something, which is pretty good for her. And then our Sane is looking very solid too. Yeah, already 8 speed and 10 strength. Also 8 defense is really nice. But yes, Kent has struggled, to say the least. Pasta sword. Yeah, how could I forget the name of the sword? It's the Manikati. It's the pasta sword. The Peshta. On the plus side, we're actually kind of grinding decent experience for Kent, because he gets 10 experience every time he does this, which is not terrible for him. Yeah, I can show you Florina too, actually, in a sec. Let me drop off Nills, or Matthew. Yeah, she's looking really solid. 13 speed. Her defense is obviously low, but that's just kind of how she is. I gave her the Angelic Robe, so she has 28 HP, which is really nice. And then, yeah, 8 strength I think is good for her. I'll probably give her the... Oh, shit, I meant to pick up... Wait, Nills is fine, right? There's no way he dies here. Except, yeah, no. He's not strong enough. You let you grind experience? Yeah, we should be able to grind pretty nicely. Postures to the throne, you shall not pass. No quarter for traitors. Sick. It's a nice Florina? Yes, I agree. Our Florina is very solid. Which is great, because I think Florina will be important for the for that chapter. Ken, how much can you get? I think you need 1 more point. Yeah, he literally needs 1 more point of speed to double this guy. Howdy, howdy. What's up? What's up, Zero? Welcome, welcome. How's it going? It's going well. We are currently sort of grinding Kent on Eagler. It's going okay. Although his level ups have been pretty garbage, but the plan is to promote him at the end of Lin mode, so hopefully we can make that happen. Let's drop him off. Actually, baiting Eagler into hand-axing at range might be good for us. I think I actually might do that. Yeah, actually, keeping Nills there was probably a good idea. Because I'd rather have him use the hand axe at range than, like, javelin me in the face. General Eagler. Saying, I never imagined you could turn traitor. Who's the traitor here? I'm following the orders of my sworn liege lord. Not Lundgren, but my true liege, the Marquess himself. You speak with conviction. I think it's time to test the bounds of your loyalty. You good just chilling for a short bit? Sounds good. Sounds good. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, this is probably better for me. And if Kent can actually get a speed level up, which hypothetically he should be, we can actually start doubling, which would be pretty cool. Although we need a couple more attacks for that. Okay, we have a backup sword as well, which is great. God, our Kent is so ass. you know, his plus 20 strength and Kent. Yeah, it's really interesting. This game actually plays around with the calves quite a bit. Because if you include Lowen in that, like, Sane has, yeah, a ton of strength growth, and then Lowen has a ton of defense. Yeah, isn't his strength growth? Hold on. It's 60, that's so high. He has the same strength growth as Hector. Sane actually has the most, tied for the most strength / magic growth in the game. Oh, no. Dart has 5% more, but yeah, no, it is very interesting that they gave him such a high growth. Come on, speed. All right, I'll take it. I would have also liked strength, but that is what I asked for. He's getting better at least. He should be able to double now. Yeah, perfect. Mage killer. We are gaming now, boys. What is he up to? 2 res? Oh my god. What a beast. What a beast. I don't know if I have a backup heal staff, actually. You know, when I said earlier that buying a heal staff would be useless, I didn't think we'd spam Sarah this much. Is Kent still... He's got to still be speed or strength screwed, right? Where's Kent? What level is our Kent? 14 with 9 speed? How screwed is that? 14, he's supposed to have 11, so he's still 2 speed screwed. Does normal deal this little damage? I mean, he is 2 speed screwed. Normally, you can... I think you're supposed to kill Eagler probably more with Lynn because she has the pasta sword. But again, I want to make sure we're doing this with Kent. And honestly, I don't really mind that much that we're dealing so little damage because it's gotten us actually a decent amount of experience. But no, normally you do deal more damage for sure. You're planning on promoting one. Yeah, we're gonna promote Kent. Hopefully we can get him maybe 2 more levels, but at least 1 more level, and then we'll promote him at the end of Lynn mode, so at the end of the next chapter. Despite having 8 more levels, Kent, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta love him. You gotta love him. Alright, we should be able to kill the boss here. Although, to be honest, with the way that his strength is going, there's not even a guarantee that he's going to be able to kill the last boss of Lid mode, but go quickly. The Marquess, he knows nothing of this. His life is, there's no illness, only poison. Please, for the Marquess, for all of Kalen. Yeah, like I said, the whole, like, Eagler death is kind of sad, because I think Lundgren is, like, holding his wife hostage. Okay, that was decent. Again, he just refuses to get strength, but I will take more speed. I'm gonna save Sarah's heals because I don't think I have a backup heal staff at the moment. Even though I do kind of want to give her more experience. Wow, I used Nills so much that I actually gave him a bonus level. Crazy. Okay, I got the house, right? Yeah, should be good. Let's get out of here. What kind of man was General Eagler? When Saint and I first became knights, he was our captain, our teacher. Excuse me. I think he must have known we were telling the truth. Why did he force the fight? Something must have. Lord Lundgren was exerting some hold on him. Eagler was trying to protect someone, a friend perhaps, or family. May Lundgren never know the peaceful embrace of Mother Earth. What does that mean? I care not what others do, I will stop that man. Pinna, the final battle is approaching. Hell yeah. I don't know if we ever find out who was like being held by Lundgren, but... How are you feeling today, my dear brother? Lundgren, you fiend. Your granddaughter is dead by now, and soon you will join her. Lindis, what happened? What did you do to her? I only wanted to see her once. Have you lost all hope? Has your life lost all meaning? Then hurry up and die, you miserable old dotard. You and your precious granddaughter are in my way. 3 exclamation points. I curse your name. I despise you, my worthless wretch of a brother. Have a peaceful rest of the afterlife. I think you're right. It's just the way she said it was a little funky, but I think you're right. Yeah. General Eagler has been defeated. Lynn and her band draw ever nearer to Castle Kalen. Within the castle walls, Lynn's bitter enemy, Lundgren, awaits. Rude? I would describe Lundgren as a rude dude. I would describe him as that, yeah. A man who would kill his own kin for the throne. He is the source of all her troubles. He must be stopped. I like that they go into their little animation. It's adorable. Alright, this is the final chapter of Lynn mode. So our last opportunity to train Kent. Lady Lindis, you should be able to see Castle Kalen once we pass these mountains. Grandfather, I'll be with you soon. Everything rests. What the hell? Oh, a new GeoForce game driver is ready. Okay, thank you. Or wait, no, I don't want to install it. Oh, shit. Okay, well, cool. Thank you for letting me know, PC. That'll increase my my frames when I play Fire Emblem. Everything rests on this next battle. Lundgren will not be receiving the reinforcements he expected. He'll move against us with everything he has soon. Let him come. Let them all come. I will not be turned away. I will see my grandfather. I've come too far to let anyone stand in my way. This is it, Pano. This is our final test. My friends, for one last time, lend me your strength. So this chapter is not too bad, but it is very annoying because this is our first introduction to the weather mechanic, which is not fun. To eviscerate him and leave nothing left for the maggots to feed. God damn, that's cold. That's hard. I mean, he deserves it. Lundgren is like an absolute piece of shit. I think you're right. I think that is what she meant. Okay, we do have that Armor Slayer, which we'll see how useful that's going to be here, but... Lynn to help with this boss? Well, my plan is to do it with Kent with the Armor Slayer. We'll see if that's possible, because we are going to be promoting Kent, so I want to make sure that we can get him as many levels as we can. We'll see how Kent looks fighting the boss. It's going to be questionable for sure. Can Lynn survive? I don't think she can. The problem is that Lynn can't survive a hit. She's actually really far away from surviving a hit, to be honest. But we can bait him into using the Javelin and then do it that way. We'll see. Can we get utility units? Hector hard mode. Yeah, I think he'll be good. I think even if we promote him right now without an additional level up, which I will be getting him at least one more level up, I think he'll still be... He's going to be a solid unit. It's just kind of a shame he didn't become stronger, but he'll be good for sure. Even just on Hector hard mode, having like 11 strength and like 15 speed or something will make him a really solid unit. He'll be good. Let me make sure before I forget. I mean, there's no way Wallace dies, but here, take the Knight's Crest. We're also going to be getting a energy ring on this map, and I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with that. The back kit ended up being Sane's A support pawn. That's funny. That's kind of how I feel in Fire Emblem 6 sometimes. If one of them winds up sucking, like, at least they still provide support. At least they always have that. Here, Florina. Yeah, if you want to fight these guys, that's fine. I'm not in double archer range or anything, am I? Florina's the other one that I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more experience here, so we'll let her do her thing. I pretty rarely train Sane or Kent, so I'm kind of excited to use them. We may actually just forego Lowen altogether. We'll see what they look like when we actually recruit him, but... Give the energy up to Florina. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. We can either make Kent... Excuse me. We can either make Kent slightly stronger, and his strength does suck, so he could use it. Or we can help out Florina. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. What is Florina's strength growth? I don't think it's very good. I mean, the thing is, Kent's strength growth is 40%, so hypothetically he shouldn't need it, but that has not been the case. Oh, Florina's strength growth is also 40%. Well, yeah, I'm not sure. I definitely think both could be a good decision. Those clouds look bad. It's gonna rain soon. Let's go, Pano. We should press on while we're still able. Yeah, again, there is like this weather mechanic in this game, and it sucks. Maybe this is just me, maybe other people like the weather mechanic, but man, for me, the weather mechanic's gotta be like one of the worst things in all of Fire. It's just like so annoying. Now, granted, it's not in very many chapters. Never believe in hypotheticals. That is very good advice, especially when it comes to Kent, because clearly, even though hypothetically, yes, he should have good strength, he is proving otherwise. That's actually a very good way to. Actually a very good way to approach a lot of things, but a very good way to approach Fire Emblem. Growths are not guaranteed. What you can see is the most important thing, for sure. That's why bases are like almost always better than growths. Unless you have like a really consistent growth. Like once you get to like 60%, then you'll get it. But when you're working with like 40s, yeah, not consistent enough for sure. Did Loot and Fire Emblem 8 might never has good magic. What's Loot's? Isn't Loot's magic growth pretty nuts? That's actually kind of crazy. But yeah, that's a really good point. You really never know. You never know what you're gonna get. I'm actually kind of curious. Loot. Wow, she has a 65. Really? Oh wow, you must have gotten some really screwed loots. But that is a really good point and a really good approach to it. You know, even with 65% growth, you really never know what you're gonna get. Universe Slayer super annoying. Yeah, I agree. I agree for sure. There is, I mean, you could make the argument that there's like some kind of interesting stuff with it because you kind of have to figure out like depending on the turns where you're slowed, you have to like figure out, you have to make sure that your units aren't, you know, like can get out of a situation that they're in. So there is like some positives to it. I'm sure when they were developing it, you know, there are some interesting mechanics or interesting aspects to it, but it ends up being pretty annoying. Ooh, Fire Emblem 6 hard mode Iron Man. That could be very fun. Do love Fire Emblem 6. I think you can do it, Wheelie. I think you can do it for sure. I believe. Lynn, you want to kill this guy? Actually, don't mind Lynn getting a little bit of extra experience. Also, we haven't seen the Menikati. The Menikati. Like Wade the Beast in the Fire Emblem 6 Iron Man. Exactly. You really never know what you're gonna get. Absolutely not. You really never know. Your magic and res growth were higher in the Japanese version. Oh, Lutz was? Interesting. Interesting. What is I'm actually kind of curious. What is Lilina's growths? Lilina always reminded me a lot of Lutz. Lilina has 75%. Holy fuck. Okay, maybe when you get to 75%, it's pretty consistent. I've never had a magic screwed Lilina. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Sometimes she's screwed for where she should be, but in the context of having enough magic to do good damage, she's never been screwed. That's nuts. Look, the clouds are breaking. The rain should stop soon. Thank you. It's not what you want, but it might be what you get. When you train Kent, and he turns out terribly. So you can work through it with mages, flyers. And it's like, yeah, exactly. Also, I feel like sand, yes, sand sucks, but I feel like sand is, I don't know, I guess it's just grandfathered into Fire Emblem games, you know? Like, you only have to do it for one chapter, so I don't think it's really that bad. I don't mind sand. I mean, it is coarse and it gets everywhere, but other than that. You know what I really hate are this game has a chapter and Fire Emblem 6 has a chapter. The stupid, like, platforms that, like, go away and then come back. Oh my god. Both chapters in both games are, like, so annoying with that. That might be my least favorite thing. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot you were doing. Yeah, you do. That's really cool. I like that that thing that you do with the chat having their own units and stuff. I'm definitely too lazy with my stream to ever set that up, but yeah, I forgot that you did that. You finally made it here, have you? Such a long way. We're all behind you. We're all behind Lady Linda's, all of us. Here, take this. Use it in your battle against Lundgren, please. It's an energy ring. It'll increase your strength and magic power a bit. There are lots of items that augment your abilities. These are hard to come by, so think carefully before you use them. Of course, not using them at all would be terrible waste as well, right? Items like this might vanish once you use them. Might vanish? I think they always vanish. Bear that in mind, use them wisely. Thank you, old lady. So, oh, I have to drop something. I think I'm gonna hold on to the energy ring. I think what I'm gonna do, because I think I do want to give it to Florina, but I want Kent to kill this boss. So I'm gonna see how Kent looks fighting the boss. And if he really sucks, maybe we'll give it to him just to help out. But he has an armor slayer, so maybe it won't be so bad. The sand line. It's the classic sand line. The mini purchase in this game. Oh, like the ones that you just see, the like very out of focus little things. Yeah, they're great. They're great. Yeah, if you look at them very closely, it's like everybody's eyes are just like in Nills. He looks like a crazy person. Yeah, they're great. They're fantastic. It does an effective job of like showing you who the unit is quickly, but it looks very silly for sure. What do you have? You insist on not letting us give you money? That is true. I'm so lazy that I'm forgoing money. Yeah, but didn't you say that if I do that, people will get like ads or whatever? I don't know. I kind of just. It's nice if people could just watch the stream, you know. Maybe I should. Of Ditto poorly copying faces, exactly. Dude, the Ditto, there's Ditto Pokemon cards where it's just like a copy of another Pokemon. Oh my god, they're so adorable. They're some of the weirdest things you'll ever see. It's they're great. They're absolutely fantastic. Oh, it sells heavy spears? Wait, that's way better than an armor slayer. I didn't know that. We should do that. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, because the armor slayer is gonna really suck, so we should do that. And ad free as a result. Yeah, I kind of like that. I don't know. Also, I'm kind of lazy. I'm gonna be honest. If I knew exactly how to like do that, I probably would, but I have to like take a minute to figure it out. A throne wish list link? What is that exactly? Okay, let's buy. We have money. Yeah, we can do a heavy spear. That would be ideal. Okay, let's do that. Let's give you sus Fire Emblem pillows. I'm gonna be honest, I would not mind some like, I don't know exactly what I would want, but I would not mind some like Fire Emblem memorabilia. I kind of wanted to get those like cipher cards for that, but I don't know if plushes would be weird. If I had like a plush of Eliwood, would that be weird? That might be kind of weird. But I wouldn't mind getting like something. I don't know about sus Fire Emblem pillows. That seems some body pillows. Those clouds look bad. It's gonna rain soon. Let's go pan out. We should press on while we're still able. Only if you sleep with it. I suppose that's true. Plush of Roy. That would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. A plushie of Lady Lindis. Ooh, Wade body pillow. That's powerful. That goes hard. That I would be down for sure. For sure. Let me see. Can I find a plush of? What if I just type in Lynn Fire Emblem plush? Oh, that looks interesting. There's a plushy pillow. Okay, there's some stuff. There's these really cool statues, but there's pretty cool statues of like Fire Emblem characters, but they're really expensive. It's beginning to rain, but the skies look mostly clear. The rain won't last long. Camilla boob mouse pad. Wait, hold on a minute. Now we're talking. I do need to get a new mouse pad, so. Oh, you know what I should do? I should buy a heal staff for Sarah. Now you're speaking my language. some Sami merch. Is that the little? That's the little guy that's like. He's pretty adorable. I think I know what you're talking about, and I remember him being pretty adorable. Camilla Booby mousepad. It'd be kind of cool to set up like. That's the one thing is like the room that I stream in doesn't really have like there's nothing cool. There's just like a bed back there, and you know it'd be kind of cool to set something up. But the way that I have this like oriented in this room doesn't really work for like having cool stuff. But it'd be cool to have like I don't know something related to Fire Emblem. You know, considering how much time I spend playing Fire Emblem, I really don't have any like cool Fire Emblem things. Hey, Mr. Bemba, welcome. Whether Fire Emblem 7, yeah, we were just talking about that. It is not fun, that's for sure. I'm thinking there's a chance we could actually get Kent 2 more levels. I think there's definitely a chance for that. The one cool Fire Emblem like piece of memorabilia that I actually have that I actually think is pretty cool, and I don't know where it is, but my 3DS is the like Fire Emblem Awakening 3DS, so it's like blue and it has like the Awakening symbol on it. That thing's pretty cool. I like that, although it's pretty old at this point, but because the only reason I bought a 3DS way back in the day was to play Fire Emblem Awakening, so that one's pretty cool. I like that. Played this chapter as a kid thinking it was the end of the game. I probably did the same thing, to be honest, when I finally got this game. Dude, when I was a kid, I was so excited to play this game because I owned like Sacred Stones and Path of Radiance, and then I got Radiant Dawn when that came out. But this game, whenever we went to like, I don't know if anybody knows the shop like pre-played and then it became Mega Media Exchange, but they basically just sold like used copies of games, and we used to go there a lot as when I was a kid. But my dad was like, you can buy any game you want as long as it's under $10 or under, right? And they always had Fire Emblem 7 at this place we went to in a different town, but it was always like $15 or like $17, so I could never buy it. So it took me quite a long time in my childhood to finally play this game, and I was really excited when I finally did. I definitely liked this game a lot when I was younger. I mean, I still do, but... It's good as a one-run. Extra chip XP. Ooh, now you're thinking. I didn't think about that, but yes, that would have been a little bit of extra chip XP. I think he'll be okay. I think we can get him to... As long as the boss gives me a full level. We're feeding Kent experience because we're gonna promote him with the Knight's Crest at the end of Linmos, at the end of this chapter, and so the plan of this playthrough is we're gonna be doing Hector Hard Mode Iron Man, which we've done before, but I want to try to do the Kashuna chapters, and in order to do the Kashuna chapters, you have to be really strong, right? Because you have to kill Kashuna, and so God, he has 1 crit. That's very frustrating. I really don't love 1 crit. So we're grinding Kent a whole bunch because I want to make him as strong as possible because we're going to be promoting him. Do you think this Silver Lance or the Javelin would have 1 less crit? I don't think it would. God, that's so annoying. I really hate that crit. All right, let me get him to switch to the Javelin because I might be able to actually survive a crit from a Javelin. I'm not sure. But to get HP and skill, fuck yeah. Hell yeah, that's our boy. One of the traitors, you must be Kent, yes? Lundgren, your treachery precedes you. I will not listen to any of your poisoned words. You're a fool. You'll wish you'd never turned your coat. You wish you'd never turned your coat. He exactly dies to a crit for the Javelin. God damn it. Can you get 1 point of HP? It's begun to rain, but the sky looks mostly clear. The rain won't last long. Thanks, Lynn. Thanks, Weatherman Lynn. Yeah, there's no supports in Lin mode, unfortunately. God, he exactly dies to a crit. That's so annoying. If I could just give him 1 level. God, if he dies to a crit, this is gonna be like all for naught. But I don't know what else to do. If I can give him 1 more level and he gets HP, he can survive a crit from the Javelin, which maybe is good enough. For Kushuna, but no Genesis. I mean, we could do Genesis too as well. You can do both, I think. Or wait, if you kill Kushuna, do you just not do Genesis? I actually don't know how that works. I've never done... It's been a long time since I've killed Kushuna, so I'm not 100% sure. All right, just please don't die to a crit. Okay, good hit. Okay. Lundgren's armor color. There's a lot of really cool armor colors in Lin mode. There's like a green knight earlier. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, good enough. What's up, Scott? You got this. Thank you. Okay, so that HP level up is actually pretty important because it means we can now survive a crit. From the javelin, not from the silver lance, but from the javelin. Kushuna doesn't die in we need the level. The plan is to get it from excuse me, from Lundgren himself. We just need to make sure we don't die. I was just about to check Vin. 5 speed, I probably get weighed down. Oh yeah, I get weighed down a bunch. I know I need 2 more speed. I wonder if actually the Armor Slayer would be better for us here. It's not going too poorly. Ken has continued to get very mediocre level ups, so we don't love that. And this 1% crit is terrifying, but the stats are ass. Yes, I would agree. But as long as we keep doing this, because we can actually take the 1% crit. That's why this is good. Shit, that's bad. That doesn't really matter. The problem is I can't let him switch. If Ken had gotten a luck, that actually would have been gone pretty hard. Can you rescue him? Perfect. Okay. Was the plan precisely like for the Kushuna chapter or just for this? For this, I just want to give Ken should get 1 more level from killing Lundgren. In general, I don't have a very well ironed out plan. My plan is honestly just to make as many strong units as possible, and the one part of the plan for killing Kushuna that I've kind of ironed out is potentially training Guy and hoping for a killing edge crit. That's the one thing I think could potentially work, but the chances of that is obviously not outstanding, so. But no, my plans are pretty nebulous at the moment. I'm just kind of trying to make people strong. Don't forget to promote Kent. Yes, that is true. And thankfully this is a Seize chapter, not a defeat boss chapter, so we'll still have some time. But yes, we have to promote Kent and we have to use the energy ring. Forgetting to do either of those things. Shut up, Lynn. Oh my god. The weather girl. Yeah, forgetting to do either of those things would be very bad, so. I'm actually a little bit curious. If you want to give me the Armor Slayer, how he would look with that. See, the problem is we do double and it looks pretty good, but he gets 1 additional damage, which means that a crit will kill me, so it's pretty sketch. You get Lin mode stats in Hector hard mode? I think so, right? Because she should just keep all of the stats that Nills got, I think. That I'm not 100% sure about. Also, I can't do this because he dies to a crit. Raven is a great Kushuna killer. We could do that. The problem with Raven is that he doesn't get... I don't think he can double and he doesn't get like the crit bonus that Guy would, but he is a better unit, so... Getting a crit on Kushuna? Yeah, it's definitely gonna have to be luck. Or a lucky thing for sure. With Priscilla support? Could try that. Oh my god, this stupid raid! Kent Gaming. This is Kent Gaming. Welcome to Kent Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. It sucks. Okay, I survive a crit. That's the important bit. It's a good miss. We could potentially kill him here. I think Kent is in the range where he'll get a level, which is good. Does Lynn do against Lundgren? She would actually survive a javelin. We could have her do it. But I want Kent to do it because, like I said, I want him to get the last level. But I think she would be able to kill him. If I wasn't, like, hyper-focused on getting Kent this level, I'd probably have Lynn do it. That annoying little girl. Nothing but a savage from Sakai. The Kalen throne should be mine. I don't think it would have been the worst idea in the world, honestly, to have, like, laser-focused Lynn and try to get Lynn to be good on that Kashuna chapter. Hey, a good level up! Holy shit! It exists! Alright, let's have Flurry to use the energy ring. And then let's promote our boy Kent. I've always wanted to do this. So measure guy with Priscilla support and killing edge probably over 50%. I think so, because he has no luck. That's why I thought it was a possibility. Because there is no luck on Kashuna. God, the promotion bonuses in this game are so ass. Oh my god. That's okay though. I mean, he's not terrible. Strength, we love it. Can speed serviceable? Yeah, that's very important actually, and very correct. The 14 speed, this game, the enemies are not that fast, so 14 speed is very much enough for most of the game. Okay, I don't think anybody has anything like that we have to use or anything important. I think we can just finish this. This is gonna feel really bad if I like fail Hector hard mode now, and all this was for naught. His luck is so bad, yeah. Kent's luck is really ass. We've won. At last I can see my grandfather. You are Lady Lindis, are you not? Who are you? I am Reisman, the Chancellor and of the Kalen royal family. I had received word from Kent and Sane when you first met, but then Lundgren discovered the message and imprisoned me. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to your true home. Thank you. May I see my grandfather now? Yes, of course. Do not be shocked by what you see. He's naked. Lundgren has been poisoning the Marques's meals for some time. His body has been ravaged. He's been bedridden for months. It is kind of funny actually, because Wallace is supposed to be like this great general, and if you play easy mode, Lynn mode, he is, right? But for our purposes, he's just a generic knight, which is kind of sad. Better unique could have trained in the Lynn chapters. So the only other recipient of the Knight's Crest would have been Sane. And we were talking about this earlier. I think Sane would have been the stronger unit, and he usually is. But the nice thing about foregoing Sane for Kent is that we're going to be able to get Sane more levels. Admittedly, I didn't realize that Kent was going to get all the way to level 17. I thought we were going to be promoting him at like level 11. So in retrospect, I probably should have done Sane, but I'm not as familiar with Lynn mode. So, but I think we should have done Sane, yeah, in retrospect. But what are you going to do? Who's there? I said no visitors. I will see no one. What are you doing? Leave me to die. Pardon me, I'm Lindis. Did you say Lindis? Is that... My father's name was Hussar, chieftain of the Lorca. My mother was Madeline. I was raised on the plain. Could it be? Come here. Let me see your face. Come and say hi. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your night. Yeah, that's the thing. Kashuna has 0 luck, which is the one reason that I think a crit could potentially work. Seeing Wallace die alone in the fog is always funny. It is. And low-key, I kind of want to see what Wallace will look like as just a knight. I'm assuming it'll be rough, but... Oh yes, there's no doubt. You are Madeline's true-born child. Grandfather. Lundgren told me that my daughter had died. My heir, and you too. He told me you were dead. Thank you. Thank you for living. I am blessed. Thank you for living. Mother and father were slain last year by brigands. I was the only survivor. I lived on, but... Lindis, please forgive a prideful old man. If I had but accepted your parents' love, there would have been no bandits. Well, there still would have been bandits, but... we would have lived here together in perfect peace. Grandfather, my parents, my tribe. Our life was one of love and peace. The end was tragic, but up until the attack, we were truly happy. Truly, Madeline had a life of happiness. Knowing that gives me such joy. Thank you, Lindis. I can die in peace now. Whoa, hold on a minute. Grandfather, you mustn't say that. There's no avoiding it, Lindis. I've taken too much poison for far too long. It's too late. Be brave, Grandfather. You will recover, believe me. We have Sarah here to help you. She's a great healer. On the plains, we say that illness fails fails in the face of a strong heart. I am with you now. You mustn't give up. You're with me? Yes. We have so much to talk about. Walks to take, music to listen to. There's so much I want to do with you. So much time we can recover. That sounds nice. Doesn't it? And once you're well, I'll take you to the plains. I'll show you the endless sky, the oceans of grass. I want you to know the lands my mother loved so much. No, I'd rather not go there. The lands Madeline loved? You're right. I still have quite a bit of living to do. You can do it, grandfather. Lindis. Lady Lindis, do you honestly plan on remaining here? Tell me truly. Yes, until my grandfather is well. I can't leave him now. I won't. The physician says that Lord Hawson looks like a new man. It looks like he was never ill. And it's all thanks to you, milady. Milady. He's the only family I have left. I want him to have a long life. Lady Lindis. What is it, Florina? I've been taken into service by House Kalen. Have you? From here on, Lynn, I mean Lady Lindis, we'll always be together. Really, oh, that pleases me so, but don't call me Lady Lindis. For now, I'm just Lynn. My Pegasus and I fly for your house now. I am your servant. There are rules to follow. Florina, I'm happiest when I'm with you. There's more important, that's more important than how I address you. Please. I suppose I'll just have to get used to it, right? Very well, I understand. Oh, thank you. I do love you, Lynn. Oh, oops, I mean Lady Lindis. Oh, Florina. Lady Lindis, I've decided to stay too. Will, weren't you planning on returning home? Well, I was, but I've grown quite fond of Lindis's Legion, you know? Wait, yeah, wait, wasn't your family like ill or something? Shouldn't you go help them? I couldn't possibly leave everyone behind. I'll send word to my family regarding my decision. I'm pleased to have you, Will. Thank you, milady. Milady. Perfect old man dying acting. Do you like that? Ugh. Panda, you're leaving, aren't you? No, I'm not asking you to stay. I'll miss you. I'll miss you too, Lynn. When I found you unconscious on the plains, I had no idea we would be together for so long. You've helped me so much, and I'm sure you've learned all you can from us. You'll do just fine on your own. I have the utmost faith that you'll be a master tactician, Pano. Thank you. That's from someone who's seen you at work. Oh, whoa, hi, Lynn. Well then, take care. I hope to see you soon. I'm sure that I will someday. You nature yuckers. Local tribe member says no to dying. I could have died to poison, but I decided, fuck that. Oh, that's right, I forgot there's like an end game thing. Yeah, actually, no wonder people, or that you said earlier that you thought this was the end of the game. I mean, look at this. This definitely feels like the end. Get out, Will. I will say, as terrible as Will is, on the recruit chapter for Lynn's team on Hector hard mode, he's actually really useful. There's one turn where Will is actually like one of the best units in the game. Only one turn, but there's not, you know what, Will, I don't actually have enough deployment slots for you, so if you want to go home, that would actually be fine. On to Sacred Stones, boys. All right, so what do we want to do for Sacred Stones? Perfect Fire Emblem 7 run. Deathless, dude. I'm nuts. Good ending achieved. Dude, these pictures are so cool, like Urk using his magic and Darkus hitting people, and oh, there's Lynn in the back. I wish they did more of these. Good ending achieved. Well, Will's alive, so I don't know if it's the best ending, but it is an ending. Wrath of the Sacaean Nomad. I like that there's these like the little ending things for like what happened to the people, which actually kind of makes sense, right? Because some of them aren't with Lynn. I guess only Kent, Sane, and Will stay with Lynn. Oh, and kind of Florina. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. Oh, that's cool. I think Dorcas can be okay, but I think Dorcas actually has the exact same amount of speed growth as Wade. So actually he's probably nuts. Where's Dorcas? I think he has 20%, which I think is the same. Dorcas. What happened to Dorcas? Yeah, it's 20%. He has the same strength growth as Sane. That's kind of nuts. It's mediocre at best. Yeah, I would agree. But the nice thing about axe users in this game is they can actually hit things, unlike Fire Emblem 6. I didn't solve the Eliwood plot hole. He seemed important. Yeah, it was weird that he just like showed up for a cameo, but I guess he wasn't the main character, so you know, whatever. I'm not really sure why it's called Hector Hard Mode, but you know, who knows? We didn't even see him at all. On clear dry nights, Lynn can be seen high atop a hill near the castle. Perhaps she is remembering the home of her youth, the plains of Sakai. She even has a horse in that. Man, give Lynn a horse. Hashtag give Lynn a horse. She deserves it. Hector Hard Mode. I would love to save my progress. Actually, I think I might just end the stream here for today because it's kind of perfect timing, and we can start Hector mode tomorrow. So, yeah, I think we'll end it here for today. We finished. Wait, as of chapter 11, Eliwood becomes the story's main character. Pen's role will be his tactician aiding his group. Wait, when you first start, then you meet. Wait. If any of these are defeated, your game is over. Wait, does it think I picked did I pick Eliwood hard mode by accident? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me check really quick. No, that's Hector hard mode. Okay. I don't know. It must just default to saying that Eliwood is the main lord. That was weird. With hand axes and bows? Yeah, he could be good with that. And you don't need that much speed in this game. No, we do. I did pick Hector hard mode. It's gray, so that I'm pretty sure that means it's Hector hard mode. We should be good. It's just weird that it said Eliwood is like our main lord. I don't know why it said that, but dude, I kind of want to get a Fire Emblem body pillow now. In any case, like I said, we're gonna end it here today. Oh, well, we're like exactly 4 hours. Wait, that actually makes sense, right? Because we did 2 hours yesterday, 2 hours today. Perfect. Time to reset the run. Let's run it back, boys. Okay, so I will be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. We will start Hector hard mode. And yeah, good playthrough thus far. I appreciate everybody for hanging out as always. It was a fun stream. Maybe I'll be with a body pillow next time. All right, so I'll see everybody tomorrow. Enjoy your nights, and yeah, see you next time.